wanna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And
Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. We had such a great trip at Disney, and when we got home, things were just really busy. Unfortunately, my grandmother passed away, and we had to help with setting up the service for her and the celebration of life. So we've been in the middle of that. Lincoln finished his junior year of high school, and now we are right in the middle of the week before Kenya's high school graduation. It is graduation week for her here, and we are in full-on preparation. I cannot believe I have a high school graduate and that this time has come so quickly. But we have decided to do this ceremony here in our backyard, and we are also hosting the celebration afterwards. So we right now we have about 93 people, I think, that have RSVP'd for this milestone event that we have going on. And I am actually fixing some of the food. Kenya chose Mediterranean. She loves Mediterranean food. So I am making chicken shawarma and beef shawarma, and I've had to more than quadruple the recipes right now. The other thing I've made is hummus. I've made about, I want to say 10 batches of hummus, so enough to feed 90 people. The other thing that I am making is the rice. We're also having a restaurant cater in the falafel and grape leaves, because Kenya loves grape leaves. So I thought I would show you guys what I am doing on the cooking side of this, and I will make sure and include all of the recipes that I am using down below in the description. Here is my dining room table at the moment. We've got lots of pita bread, fresh tomatoes, cucumbers. All this I still have to cut up, but this was my Costco haul earlier. For the chicken shawarma recipe that I'm making, it's actually cooked on a spit or a skewer. And I went ahead and ordered these pans off of Amazon. I have a total of 4. And what we're gonna do is stack the chicken with onions on here. And actually the chicken's been marinating. I'll show that to you in a moment. But we're gonna stack it on these pans, and we're gonna put it on the Traeger and cook it. One thing that we've decided to do is to go ahead and pre-make the chicken, the beef, and all the hummus, and then we'll reheat it on the day of the graduation. That way we just save a lot of time on that day, and we can actually enjoy our celebration. So these are the onions that we're gonna be putting on the skewers with the chicken, and each one of these pans is chicken. I'll go ahead and open one up. But this has been marinating since this morning. And there it is. What I'm gonna do is you start out with an onion, and then you do like 3 or 4 pieces of chicken, and then we do another onion, and we're just gonna keep building it up on the skewer, and then we'll place it on the grill. So this is what it looks like when it's all done. So we're gonna do 3 more of these and take it out to the grill, and then we're gonna start cooking them. Okay, we have all of the pans filled, and we're gonna go set this on the Traeger. so now we let it set for 30 minutes and then we're gonna come out, turn the pan 90 degrees, let it set another 30 minutes, and then just keep checking the temperature on the chicken until it's about 160, 165. All right, they are all done cooking. And now we're gonna let them rest for 5 minutes, and then we will go ahead and carve them. This is actually day 2. Last night we did the chicken, and I didn't show you much of what's going on today, but right now we are marinating the beef shawarma, and we've also made basmati rice. And we have some special guests. There's a very special person behind the camera right now, and that's Nana. So
I'm a professional.
They just got in to help us celebrate Kenya's graduation. So we have one more day before the big event. So hopefully we can get everything done.
And this is the beef.
Yes. So
Okay.
we'll cook this on the cast iron flat top grill that Luke has tomorrow. We have to let it marinate overnight.
Okay, you got onions and all kinds of spices.
All kinds of spices going on in here. I will I'll make sure and include the link to the recipes in the description.
Oh, cool. You do better than we do. Papa's Kitchen isn't very good at that.
Yes, they are.
No, we don't. We don't do the link very good. Everybody always keeps asking us, so we'll try to get better. Look at it all.
Yes.
You all are welcome to come. Just come on over. Okay, well, let's see. I covered the rice up already. But
I'm so proud of myself. I made rice.
yes, she did. She made this wonderful rice. Let me see. Look at it. I bet it tastes. I never tasted it, but I'm gonna get some of that down there. But it smells wonderful. So it's got what in it?
Oh my goodness. It's got cardamom. No, not cardamom.
Cumin?
No, it's
No.
got turmeric. Here, I have to read it off the
turmeric. Oh my goodness.
thing. It's got turmeric, whole peppercorns,
Oh.
cloves, green cardamom. I was right.
Oh, you're right.
And cinnamon sticks.
Oh my goodness.
And then
This-
chicken broth and olive oil.
Oh gee, this is gonna taste wonderful.
It's a Mediterranean feast because that's what Kenya loves.
Yeah, it'll be great. Okay, and what do you have left to do? Tonight we're done, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna cover these and put them in the fridge.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I think we're good after that.
Good. Got a lot to do tomorrow though.
Yeah.
There's always one more day.
Oh my gosh.
Until D-Day.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. We are, well, it's 10:10 p.m. Lincoln and I are exhausted, but we're almost done. We had a little bit of a crisis because Amazon is usually very good. We don't have, our Amazon drivers always do good, never make mistakes. And then that one time when you order chafing dishes and they're supposed to arrive the night before, yeah, they, I think they got delivered to somebody else's house because I was tracking the guy and it showed delivered, and he delivered a couple other packages, but he did not deliver the chafing dishes, the 2 kits that I ordered. So we had nothing. So we just ran to Walmart at 10 o'clock at night. Thank the Lord for Walmart being open. And we got ourselves some chafing dishes. So, right?
Yep.
Now, we actually found some in our closet. So we actually only had to buy a couple of them, but at least we have them now and we'll be good to go. And I already told Amazon you didn't deliver my chafing dishes, so hopefully they'll refund me. All right, we need to go help Jill with some of the other stuff. I think she has to scoop ice cream, and then he needs to go to bed because he's tired.
You're tired too. We
I
all
am
need to
tired.
go to
We need to
bed.
go to bed.
Okay, it's the morning of the graduation. We have set up as much as we possibly can until it's time to set the food out, but weather's not quite cooperating. It's not horrible, but we have winds at about 20 to 25 miles per hour. We still went ahead and we're going to do the ceremony outside. I'll show that setup to you in a moment. And then after the ceremony, we're all going to move inside here and eat and just celebrate.
I've prepared a phenomenal meal for everybody. We're going Mediterranean today, and we're going to be doing all sorts of beautiful shawarmas, chicken, rice, steak, falafel. We've got dates. We've got, in fact, there's a piece of date right there.
You've been sampling.
I have been, yes. We've got a beautiful ice cream bar for finishing up with everything imaginable on it, including my favorite, which is the toffee pieces from
that's
Heath.
mine,
Heath,
too.
I love that. Oh, and then we've got tzatziki and a sauce. We've got it's more than I can even imagine, and I just hope people appreciate it. I'd like to hear some compliment every once in a while. But we've cooked, we've slaved for 2 days, and now we're ready. We're ready. So I wish you could be here. Wish you could join us.
We had to move the balloons down for a moment, but we'll switch.
We'll switch that around.
You ready for this?
Yes, ready for the show, the big show.
Show over here, Jill, with the ice cream.
Yes.
Come here. Let me
So
show
guys,
you.
we're gonna do an ice cream bar. I told you,
Look at
we've set up all the
Look at the
fixings.
churros. My suggestion, take those, dip it in the maraschino cherry sauce, let it get wet, and then roll it in the sprinkles.
Yep, that'll be great.
That's perfect.
So we've got,
Oh, look at, you've got Biscoffs, you've got
Yeah.
Reese's. This is our favorite.
that's
the
my
Heath.
favorite,
Mhm.
yeah.
I love your gold spoons, Jill.
We might move
look at the
these
dates.
over to the food.
You want
but
the,
yeah.
okay, we'll move
That's
those
fine.
to the food.
So I'm gonna put the ice cream in here and I'm gonna just scoop it. Proud brother.
I'm very happy for her.
You excited?
Yes.
You're gonna do this next year.
Oh boy.
Look at the pictures, show the pictures.
But we're
Yes,
going to do it at
so-
Disney World.
We have a banner here that goes through each year, kindergarten all the way up to senior year.
Looking good. I want to start by telling you a story, if I could, about a young lady named Kenya Reese David. And Kenya's classroom may have looked more like the kitchen table in anybody's home. The effort, the growth, the grit, all of that was 100% real. Kenya started this chapter with a backpack full of dreams, a mind full of questions, and probably a snack hidden somewhere amongst the textbooks. And what unfolded over the years was an education that was transformational. We're talking late nights, early mornings, tough lessons, the occasional motivational speeches delivered by, you guessed it, mom and dad. Congratulations today, Kenya. You earned every bit of this moment. The future has no idea what it's in for.
I'm Kenya's little brother, and as some of you might know, I don't like speeches. But I do like my sister, and it's her big day, so here I am. Although speeches really aren't my thing, I do really like math, unlike my sister, as you heard in the last speech. So, to help me get through this speech, I decided to play to my strength, numbers. Don't worry, if you're like Kenya and you don't like math, I'm not going to take you all back to your high school math class. I will keep it simple. Simple like 1, 2, and 3. See? It's not so bad. Let's start with 1. I'm Kenya's one and only brother. 2, we have 2 dogs. And 3, the number of years it feels like it took to write this speech. Here's another number. 4,863,948. That's the number of times I've asked Kenya to stop singing this month. I've grown up with her for 16 years. I've spent over 8.1 million minutes with her. Not everything is going to be easy to put into a number. For example, I can't find a number to tell you how proud I am of Kenya. She has become an amazing woman and someone who I truly looked up to. Yes, she can sing and write and debate and sing some more. I can tell you as her brother that she always has my back and has been the closest and most loyal friend I've ever had. I enjoyed going to school with Kenya every day. A typical day would almost always include her helping me with my reading or writing assignment, and her helping me, and me helping her with her math. Sometimes that works great. My mom is the best teacher in the world. I'm not just saying that because I'm her son, but I'm saying that because it is true. She pushes both of us in school because she loves us. She helps us understand any subjects in school just in case we don't. And I have heard other parents ask my mom to homeschool their children because she's so good at it. That's really saying something. I'll miss coming down from getting ready for the day and seeing Kenya, but I know that God has a special plan for her. She is smart and has a beautiful voice, and I can't wait to see where she goes from here. So now back to the numbers. The last number that I want to share with you today is a very important number. It may not seem like much of a number, and some people say it's not even a number, but that doesn't make it less significant. The number is 0. 0 is the number of math lessons Kenya still needs to do. 0 is the number of days left for Kenya and I to be classmates together. And 0 is the number of times that I will take for granted having the best sister in the world. Kenya, I can't tell you how proud of you I am. And I can't believe that our days of learning in a classroom together are over. I love you so much, and everything you go through in life, just know I'm here for you, and more importantly, God is there for you. Congratulations, Kenya, for completing your last year of school, and thank you for being such a supportive and loving sister.
This is the day that I worked so hard to get to. The day that I dreamed of. The day that my adult life is supposed to officially begin, and my formal academic journey has to come to an end. Many people will tell you that you don't really learn in a classroom or educational setting the most important things you need to know in life. That's just a bunch of facts, mathematics, and history. But as I've grown and matured, I've come to fully realize that this statement couldn't be further from the truth. By now, I've formed the basic values that I'm most likely to live by for the rest of my life. And I can tell you today that my core values come in large part from my rich, God-centered education. Today, I want to talk to you about 3 of my most important values. First, let's talk about truth. Of course, it's always important to tell the truth, which, if you know me, you'll know I can't tell a lie to save my life. But even more important is to seek the truth. There were countless debates I would have with my homeschool community classmates over controversial matters of right or wrong and even the latest breaking news. That's one of the ways we would seek the truth, by having open-minded debates and challenging one another. I started going home every day after community and looking things up for myself. I would do the same thing if I questioned what one of my textbooks said. I searched for the truth, and I still search to this day. Not just about matters of the world, but by matters of faith as well. Whenever I'm unsure of something in my own belief system, my first instinct is to seek the truth that I find in the Bible, in the living Word of God. I never want to stop seeking the truth, and I think it's important for everyone at every age to do the same. I'm inspired by my 98-year-old great-grandmother who still seeks the truth every single day. Another value I've learned from my education is integrity. I've learned it is not always the most popular thing to have integrity. Integrity means having morals and sticking to them no matter what, whether it's a situation where no one is looking or the peer pressure is weighing down on you to just give up this one time. They say it's not going to be a hill worth dying on, but it always is. Because integrity is what made me so strong. I learned because of my integrity that approval and popularity is not the most important thing in the world, though it may seem like it in high school. I stuck by my beliefs and my morals when I knew not everyone agreed with me. I've even lost friends over the years because I had the integrity to stand by what I knew was right and not agree with what I knew was wrong. My goal is for the rest of my life and career, I will never sacrifice my integrity or for fame, popularity, or for approval. Because a life with integrity and morals is better than a life of constantly compromising yourself and what you believe. I would love to challenge all of you to keep your integrity and stand by your beliefs. As Alexander Hamilton once said, quote, "Those who stand for nothing fall for anything." And finally, the most important thing I've gained from my education is perseverance. Of course, I've faced the common deadlines and pressures of high school with papers due and tests to take. But in the last couple of years, I've learned a new level of perseverance when it comes to my music. Sure, it's really fun when you get to fly to Nashville and work with a producer, shoot a music video, and get your hair and makeup done. I quickly learned that that is just the beginning. I never realized how much intense work and perseverance is required to just get one song finished. I now know why so many people try and fail in the music industry. The question you might ask yourself when you're facing a mountain of adversary is it all worth it? For me, the answer is almost always yes, because nothing really worth doing in life is going to be easy. I am always so happy to come out of the other side of that battle, experiencing the accomplishment of all that I poured into. You all are the living proof that people do care when I push through and persevere, because you are here supporting me today. I am stronger and more determined than ever to succeed in life now because of every single one of you. And just like you, you've encouraged me, now I want to encourage you. But before I conclude, I cannot go throughout this amazing day without paying tribute to the one person that has been there for me, pushed me, and cheered me on the most. From giving me life to giving me love and education that I needed, my mom has been there with me through it all. No one, and I mean no one in my life, has believed in me more than her. Even when I thought I was going to fail, she was there telling me to never give up and that I'm capable of so much more. So thank you to the most amazing mom, friend, and teacher a person could ever ask for. I most certainly would not be standing here today if it weren't for you. So a couple weeks ago, I asked my mom if I could sing a song today instead of giving a speech, because I seem to say better what I need to say in a song. Clearly, I was still required to give a speech. However, she compromised with me and said I could sing a song from one of my favorite musicals. In my opinion, it is very fitting for the occasion. The message of the song is simple. I know that I would not be the person I am today without every single one of you. Thank you.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share. None of it seems to matter anymore. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea. Like a seed dropped by a bird through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. 'cause I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I found out that I was going to be following that. Wasn't too happy. Kenya, you are a force. At 18, you've accomplished more than many do in a lifetime. You're an accomplished singer, songwriter, and musician, recording 6 songs in Nashville starting at just 16 years old. Now, I can't talk about Kenya without talking about her incredible mom and lead learner. That's what they call it in homeschool, by the way. They don't call them teachers. Jill has been Kenya's teacher, mentor, and biggest cheerleader through every step of this homeschool journey. Kenya, as I stand here, I'm grateful to the Lord for guiding you and keeping you. Your journey is just beginning, and I have no doubt you'll keep blazing trails in everything you do. In fact, you should write a song about that. You've got the heart, you've got the drive, and all of our support behind you. Congratulations, sweetheart. We love you, and we can't wait to see where you go next.
Can anyone please tell me how it got here so fast? It seems like it was just yesterday that Kenya was proudly marching into that kindergarten classroom with an oversized backpack and that confident little bounce in her step that she still has. And now, here we are, graduation. I knew this day would come eventually. I thought about it over the years, but I don't think anything quite prepares you for it actually arriving. When I sat down to write this, I realized one very important thing. A brief speech just wasn't going to cut it. The memories, the milestones, the laughter, and yes, some drama, are just too many. Kenya, as I reflect on your academic journey, I am so proud of all that you have accomplished and learned. I do not regret for a single second the choice to homeschool you. It has been one of the greatest honors and privileges of my life to walk this journey by your side. The time we've had together, learning, growing, laughing, and crying, has been so precious to me. Your mind is sharp, your questions are thoughtful, and your ability to absorb and analyze information has left me in awe time and time again. One of the things I've loved most is watching your passion for history. And then there's debate. You have a gift for communication and reasoning, and as your dad said, watching you shine in mock trial was nothing short of inspiring. Your ability to think quickly, speak clearly, and stand your ground with grace was something to behold. For those of you who know Kenya, which everyone here does, you probably already know that she loves to sing. And when I say loves, I mean our house is basically a musical. At any given moment, someone might burst into song. Okay, honestly, it's not someone, it's just Kenya. From a very young age, music has been a part of who she is. And let me tell you, her voice, as you guys all know, is powerful beyond words. And we've seen today, it brings people to tears. And Luke, Lincoln, and I, we've just learned to go with the soundtrack of life in our house. Sometimes we sing along, and other times we just try and keep up, or we go find our headphones. You are truly, as your dad said, a force to be reckoned with, a blessing, a gift from God. You have accomplished so much in such a short time, writing and recording songs from the age of 16. That's incredible. God has clearly given you many talents, not just in music, but in intellect, expression, and leadership. My prayer for you, Kenya, is this, that you always remember where those talents come from. They're not just for you. They're for God, for God's glory. Use your gifts for His good, to build His kingdom, and to bless the world the way you've already blessed all of us. Let your voice be bold, your words full of purpose, and your heart always in tune with God's. As you step into the next chapter of your life, I hope you do it with the confidence and joy I know that fills your heart. This moment today is definitely bittersweet, but I can confidently say there's something beautiful about this moment. Not just a celebration of what you've achieved, but the excitement of what's to come. And I just want you to know, we are so incredibly proud of the woman you are becoming. Kenya, shine bright, walk boldly, sing loudly, and never forget, you are deeply loved, forever supported, and never alone. Congratulations, my baby girl. We love you more than words can say. We want to present to you your high school diploma and completing your high school education. We are so proud of you. Will you help us in congratulating the first graduate of David Classical Academy?